here I am getting these collards together. I don't have much left in the water. I just finished washing them. So I'm going to get the collards together here so I can get you guys, get some collard greens for you.
So when is it, darling?
Today's the day after Thanksgiving, and I had a lovely Thanksgiving meal. My wife and I had a lovely Thanksgiving meal at my friend Jessica's house. Her sister and her mother, you know, did a lot of hospitality. They brought us, they had a lot of good food. We had a turducken, and everything was great. So anyhow, great meal. You know, got a case of the itis. We got a little sleepy. Came on home and slept it off. So woke up this morning. We killed all the leftovers that they had for us, and then I said, you know what? I have no more leftovers. And I didn't have my favorite meal, my favorite piece of the thing, the collard greens, which is, you know, in the South it's real big to eat collard greens with your Thanksgiving meal. So my wife and I went out today to go get a whole bunch of, if you see on the tray here, well, don't look at that yet. That's what I'm working on. But you see, we got a whole bunch of food here to make leftovers. Essentially, I just want leftovers for Thanksgiving. So we're going to have some mac and cheese, some collards, some yams. We're going to have some pumpkin soup. Probably, is that right, honey?
I don't know yet. I was going to do a roast.
You know, it might be a roast. And then we got some turkey leg, and we got some rice. We're going to do the rice a little differently. We usually do white rice at home.
And then we got the chicken broth.
And chicken broth for the collards. So anyhow, that's kind of what's going on right now. So I'm working on my greens right now. So this is the last little batch. So now here's what you do for those of you that aren't used to the collard greens. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it. Now then, my mom does it long ways. I do it a little differently. So I'm going to do it thick this way here. And you roll it up. For those of you guys who are used to rolling, this shouldn't come as a challenge to you, but for some people it might be a challenge. So then you take a little knife here, you take one of these, right? And then you got to make it in strips. Okay? So I like this knife. I like the thickness and the consistency of it. I like the fact that it's heavy and it comes across really nice. So when I come across, it makes a very smooth cut. That smooth cut then makes the collars a nice, you know, nice shape, nice texture here, and you can throw those in there like that. But anyway,
don't cut your fingers.
I'm not going to cut my fingers. I'm a professional. I do this all the time. So, you know, so now cutting it through, cut them thin. You know, that was a bad cut there, but you know, we'll work it out. So now, this is me cutting the collar. So I take this little piece here. Now I like to take this. I like to roll it again, make a little bit smaller piece here, and then I just come across. So that's how it goes there. So then you got a nice piece of collars. You throw them in there.
So now they're all cut up, right?
Should be all cut up. Now, notice I had them washed. So I washed them up, cleaned them real good. You always want to wash your collars because that was pristine. That was we actually use you know, Perrier.
You did not.
To clean our collard greens.
Whatever.
So that's how we do it in California. But if you notice, you look at the water here. The water was, even though they were fresh, it was quite dirty. It's pretty green there. So you want to make sure that you get all the you know, all the grains and gravel and sand and all that other stuff off of there. So.
All right.
So there you go. So
that's chapter 1.
That's chapter 1, and we'll see how it all works out here. Hopefully you guys will be back for chapter 2 as we go further into it. So thank you very much. This is Tommy and Amy's Country Kitchen. Take care.